Since 1975, Curtis and Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg. Visitation for Nellie F. Adair, age 85, of Sylacauga. That visitation on Friday from 12:30 to 2 at Curtis and Son North. Graveside service to follow at 2 o'clock in the Evergreen Cemetery. Fond memories and expressions of sympathy may be shared at curtisandsonfh.com. Nellie was a member of the Browns Chapel Church and had a great love for her dog, Jack. She watched Daybreak for a lot of years. We'll miss Nellie F. Adair, age 85, Curtis and Son Funeral Home, directing that service. Visitation for James Kirby Hosey, age 66, of Talladega, will be Friday from 5 till 8 o'clock at Curtis and Son North. Mr. Hosey died at his residence on April the 17th. Curtis and Son Funeral Home, North Chapel, directing that service. And Rocky Gowers, age 67, of Childersburg, died Saturday. Funeral service will be held today at 1 o'clock from Bon Air Baptist Church. Online condolences at curtisandsonfh.com. Curtis and Son Funeral Home, directing. Connie Ruth Hand of Munford died April the 18th. Graveside service today at 2 o'clock from Pine Hill Memorial Park in Talladega, with Cole Limbaugh officiating. The family receiving friends 12:30 to 1:30 at the funeral home prior to the service. Ursery Funeral Home, Talladega, directing. Homegoing celebration remembering the life of Mr. Thomas Bryant, age 71, of Talladega, will be Friday at 11 from S.M. Goodson Funeral Home Chapel, with Pastor James Curry officiating. Public viewing is today, 3 till 7 o'clock at the funeral home. S.M. Goodson Funeral Home, directing. Martha Louise Armbruster Horn died Saturday. Funeral service this morning at 11 o'clock from Ursery Funeral Home in Talladega, with Michael Gatch officiating. Burial at 3 o'clock in the Auburn Memorial Park in Auburn, Alabama. The family will receive friends this morning 10 until 11 o'clock prior to the service. Ursery Funeral Home, Talladega, directing. Homegoing celebration remembering the life of Mrs. George Ann Walton, age 88, formerly of Clay County, will be Friday at 1 o'clock from S.M. Goodson Funeral Home, with the Reverend Ray Wood officiating. Interment in the New Hope Missionary Baptist Church Cemetery in Delta. Public viewing for Ms. Walton will be today, 3 till 7 at the funeral home. S.M. Goodson Funeral Home, directing. Funeral service for William Ernest White is 1 o'clock today from Community Funeral Home Chapel in Sylacauga, with burial in the Harper Spring Baptist Church Cemetery. And memorial service for Thomas Avery will be Saturday at 1 o'clock from Community Funeral Home Chapel in Sylacauga. Burial in the Harpersville Cemetery. All services under the direction of Community Funeral Home, 511 Edgewood Drive in Sylacauga. This obituary report this morning courtesy of Curtis and Son Funeral Home, the North Chapel on Highway 21 in Sylacauga, and the Childersburg Chapel on Highway 280 in Childersburg. For pre-need funerals, burials, or cremation since 1975, Curtis and Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg.